What is up, everybody? Blue Dog Gaming here. By the way, if you want to add me on Steam, Blue Dog Gaming, all one word, it's right there. If you can't see, if you're blind and watching this, you're not watching, you're listening. I've got news for you. Anyways, this is Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. That would be the 2015th year since the baby Jesus became the dead baby Jesus and rose from the grave and became the zombie Jesus. Let us pray. I'm going to make a new profile, and, yeah, because that's my name. We're going to do that. My new profile is going to be starting from the beginning because I'm not all that far along, but I'm not so far along as to not want to, or as to, as to restart my career. So I'm going to start a new career for the YouTube, because I rather like this game. So welcome to Car Mechanic. I'm going to skip the tutorial because I know how to play. Oh no, there's a call. I wonder where it's coming from. Oh, it's a phone. So, as opposed to it assigning you a job, as the last game, you get a job via the phone. So, a Rhino Piccolo, the job category. That's, well, looks like a little Mazda de Mayo or something. Job category is wheels, running gear. We have another one. So, you can also take multiple jobs at once, which is pretty cool. So, I'm going to take the Reno Piccolo. We're going to let it do its thing. By the way, if you hear a fan, I apologize. I'm slightly toasty, and I like to have a desk fan. And also, my graphics card is currently overclocked, so that I can record this. So, it's a little... Oh, yeah. So, I need to do this. So, we get to look at this beautiful car right here. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of options that come up when you walk up to the vehicle. Damn phone. So, you can do normal, which is just looking at it. Assemble, toggle body mode, which is this, so you can see, what's wrong. I see things wrong there. And you can move it, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to hit the M key. I'm going to put this baby on the left lifter. And it's awesome because you have a proper lift now. So you can make it go up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down until you die, basically. It's pretty neat. I really like this feature. Because the last lifter, as if you watched any of my other videos from the previous game, it was slightly not that dangerous. It was slightly dangerous. So I'm just going to take the first three that I can, and bang those out really quick. I say really quick, but it'll probably take me 100 years. Because I have not yet unlocked the diagnostic tool and all that stuff, it kind of does like an easy mode, and, it allows you to, it gives you a list. So, are these the same thing? They are. Alright then. So, you open your whatever, and the controlling car feels loose was provided. Sway bar rear end link. So, what we're going to do right off the bat... damn phone. It's always fun. We're going to go to running gear. I really wish it just said suspension, because for some people it could be confusing. Then you go to sway bar rear end link. Purchase. The prices are a lot cheaper in this game as opposed to the other games, which is pretty cool. That sway bar link looks okay, so we're going to go over here, and that one is the Rusty. So in order to get that, there's that damn phone again. They still have the wheel studs, so we're still in, Scandinavia or Germany with this. But I will say they improved upon the brake calipers. They don't have the... Come on, zoom out. They don't have the bolts here. They have the bolts here. So it's like all one-piece bracket, which is pretty cool. I mean, you know, it would be easier. Nah, not really, because then inserting brake pads would be a little difficult. But then we need to switch modes, and you do that with the press of a key. We're done with this. We just need to put the wheel back on. So that was a very quick, very easy repair. One cool thing about this, go back to the order. Oh boy, 52 doll hairs. So we're gonna go and we're gonna get the other car, or one of the other cars that's come in. Also down here it says available from 3000 XP. So each job you do gives you experience. Excuse me. And you can tell the nature of the problem with this little graph here. Like, you know, this would be exhaust, that's transmission, that's bodywork, brakes, suspension, engine. So, we're gonna can't take this one. Repair all engine faults. Learn to read English. They're basically the same, they're just worded differently. I can't remember what's wrong with them, though, because I did them like a day ago. But anyway, as we wait for it to load. And the phone's going to ring again in a moment, so we're going to move that one to the right lifter. And then we're going to move on to this one, so we're going to press O. Front steering knuckle, rear sway bar, and wheel hub bearing. It doesn't say which wheel hub bearing, but the front steering knuckle, so we're going to look. And this is the steering knuckle that's messed up, because if you look at it, it's all crusty. I know it's not super realistic if, you know, in real life, because it's going to be kind of crusty anyway, but this one's kind of, you know, shiny and not so crusty. So we're going to go over here. Hopefully the wheel bearing is this one, because searching for a wheel bearing is kind of a pain in the ass, and of course it's not. This is the wheel bearing right here, and it's not crusty, so we're gonna take the brake caliper off. I have no idea how long I've been recording, so I'm just gonna finish this one, and we'll see where that goes. We gotta take the hub off. No, we don't. We need to take the axle out. Okay. Yes, that is true, Mr. Mechanic. Then we need to take the hub out, zoom out a little bit, take the hub off. Then in order to take the actual knuckle off, we have to remove the strut, which is not 100% necessary, because literally all you would do if you were doing this in real life, you would break the ball joint, undo the camber bolts, disconnect the tie rod, and that's pretty much it. And you're done. So, but then we have to, in order to remove this, the shock absorber, we need to undo the top, which is weird, and then we need to undo these bolts here, and it leaves the spring there. Yeah. It's a massive, massive, massive improvement from the original game. Like, huge. But yeah, it still has its issues. So then we do that, and then boom, that is done. So it appears that the bearing there is no good. So we are going to take this wheel off and confirm our suspicions. And that is true. So we are going to take the axle off, the half shaft, ladies, and we're going to take the bearing out. And then we're going to remind ourselves what rear sway bar. So I need to go travel to the rear of the vehicular, and I can see the crusty sway bar. So in order to remove it, we need to... camera controls are still kind of wonky. In order to remove it, we need to remove... oh my god. I'm assuming, yep. And then in order to remove the sway bar links, we need to remove the wheels. So, this bitch is going to have all 4 wheels off. And then we're just going to go like this. And then we do it like this. I don't even know if that's a real song or not. I just made it up. Copyright KTH Industries. Watch, like, you know, Kanye West come out with a song that, like, says that exactly how I did. And then, I mean, there's no fighting with Jesus himself, so. I mean, because, you know, Jesus is love, Jesus is life. So, just for sharts and giggles, we'll go over here and see if we can fix anything, but that's already fixed, so we're good. We need a steering knuckle. I think there was an A. I can't remember. Yeah. Sway bar A and steering knuckle A. Okay. A. We need Canadian steering knuckles. Come on, where are you? Where are you? Steering knuckle? Steering knuckle, there it is. So we want this one. And then we want a rear sway bar. Front sway bar. I want to take you to a sway bar. Sway bar A. And then we need the wheel bearing. Is that what we needed? Wheel hub bearing? Yes. Alright, we are good. We are golden. So we go back to the suspension. We go to assemble mode. Excuse me. We place the hub back on. Then we need to put the bearing back in. The newly used the new bearing. We'll do the outer tie rod next. Not that it matters. Put the shock absorber back. At least it's, you know, a nut and a bolt this time, and not, you know, 4 bolts, 2 from each side. Oh yeah, sway bar link. Durr. I still get mixed up. I'm not used to PC gaming. PC Master Race. And then we need the suspension arm. I just call it a control arm. But yeah. And then we got the bolt and the nut. We got the bolt. And we got the nut. Come on. Brake disc. Brake pads. The caliper. I am totally putting on bolts through solid objects. I don't know. I never got into superheroes. What's the superhero that, like, can see through solid? I don't know. I don't even know what reference I'm trying to make. I'm pathetic. Oh yeah. So this was the bad wheel bearing. So I'm putting the old wheel bearing back in this one. All the signs of a wonderful mechanic. Oh, my phone just vibratoed. What are we saying? What are we saying? Sanders announced run for presidency. Okay, you heard it first here, people. I don't even know who that is. I don't even care because it's all the same package. We're all fucked either way. So... And if you want to start a flame war on, you know, politics on my channel, please don't, because, you know, you won't get anything out of me. One thing I just noticed that's slightly irritating is that to put the bolt back in, it's rotating the wrong way. It's like, no, you're cross-threading it, stop. That one's right. Like, that's rotating the correct way. But watch when I put the sway bar link back in. I will press the 2 button. The fuck was that? Oh. Alright. So then we'll go back here. And it's rotating the wrong way. The threads are the wrong way. But anyways, we are almost done with this here vehicle. And boom, we're done. We're gonna hit the O button. Check, 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 check. Check, check. Traveler's check. Debit card. And, boom goes the dynamite. So, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. If you liked it, like, subscribe, rate, send me death threats. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.